What's going on, everybody? Pretty tough out there, let me tell you, everybody. What's up? Welcome back, guys. It's me, Oscar Ramos. I think it's a crucial moment for cryptocurrency, right? I mean, of course, we know the long term perspective. We're not scared. We're still holding. It's all going to be fine. But as I continue doing my research and you guys continue doing your research, as we all do have to in the cryptocurrency space, we see that it's not getting any better any soon. I think we have to come to a conclusion, guys, that we are at a point right now where, yes, I think we found a local bottom for a lot of different crypto that we follow. But I mean, not only analyzing crypto, but stocks and inflation and gas prices and mortgage rates and bunch of different things are gonna be getting a little bit worse that before we get better. And that to me sends an alarm like, okay, maybe, just maybe, gotta be careful here, gotta act patiently, gotta have even more patience, because I know it's terrible, and I know we're out of it, and I know we want to just see green candlesticks all the way to the moon. I get it, man, like I'm one of you. But we also have to realize that it takes time to build a really great portfolio. Everybody, crucial moment, I think, for this one, because let me explain in detail. I'm not rushing here, and welcome everybody. I love you all, people, my community, which is incredible. Honestly, I don't deserve you guys. To all my CRONOS fam, my new TERRA Luna holders, Bitcoin holders, SHIBA INU, who you guys gave me so much last year. And so, at the end of the day, we want to see great projects succeed and make money for us. Make money. Because at the end of the day, I don't work for crypto.com. I don't work for TERRA Luna, the two of them. I don't work for SHIBA INU. I don't work for anyone. I just have an opinion, right? And we want to have our portfolios make money for us. Now, most of us are either losing money right now or just looking from the sidelines, right? So I completely understand. We are one family together here, going strong and continuing holding or buying the dip. What I want to tell you is that I've seen, of course, a lot of FUD for CRONOS, for SHIBA INU, for TERRA Luna, which indeed they deserve it, when it comes to TERRA 2.0 with all the trust. But I think we have to come to a conclusion that this bear market for cryptocurrency, it's gonna take a while before we get better. And as soon as you understand that, as soon as it clicks on you and say like, okay, you know what? Yes, it's true. I just gotta be more patient. Then things are gonna come just much faster, and you're gonna be able to endure. I'm looking at everything, I said all the perspectives right now, and I wanna show you different sources. We're gonna go over prices. We're gonna go over price predictions, and of course over your questions, because you're the best, everybody. So, are you ready? Because crucial moment for CRONOS, which I know a lot, for SHIBA INU, which is exciting, and for TERRA Luna, which is incredible as well. Go ahead and like the video, everybody, if you don't mind. Subscribe to the channel, please, and turn on those notification bells. I see you here. I give you a shout out, and we have an amazing time. Crashing, crypto crashing. Nothing more than, of course, the prices crashing and coming down, volume dropping, liquidation, sell-offs. But at the end of the day, for that long-term investor, you and me, who got into crypto 2021, 2020, or much earlier than that, this is not your first time then, which is not your first time in a bear market. I've had conversations with a lot of people. I went to one of the largest conferences about blockchain and cryptocurrencies, right? And I can tell you that a lot of people are looking about development right now and building and creating and proposing ideas for the next billion users. So what's happening right now with price, it's cleansing all the garbage projects and leaving the good ones that will sustain the next run. I'm going to say that once again because I think you didn't get it. What's happening right now affects cryptocurrencies, therefore affects yours and mine money, because we have a lot of money in crypto. Whether you have $5 or $5 million, we are affected, right? So right now, it is a perfect opportunity to clean the entire market from all those garbage Terra Luna Inu. I'm saying Inu because if you look at it, there's an Inu like cannot believe it. And most of the Inus, not all of them, but most of the garbage Inus and most of the rug pull projects, what is that Squid Game token that made a lot of people so bad because they lost money? It was a rug pull clear one. So I'm happy for bear markets. I'm also happy that I transitioned very heavily from stocks to crypto. You didn't know I did. And that made me so much free because now I can trade, I can be much more smart and faster. But that's for another later story. The point of this is that the cryptos that I love to talk about in the channel and the ones that I'm talking right now, I think will survive. Pretty positive, everybody. Listen to me. I think CRONOS, crypto.com, and most of the altcoins that I talk about and most of the dApps that I talk about in crypto.com on CRONOS will survive. I'm talking about Tectonic, MMF, and VVS Finance to be more specifically. I made a video about it, serious message. If you haven't looked at it, I highly encourage you to watch it. It's on my videos there. Because just tells you that just a bad timing doesn't mean that the project is a rug pull, right? And after a lot of research, going through the discourse and going to a lot of different comments, I think I know what I'm talking about. SHIBA INU, everybody. SHIBA INU, I'm going to tell you, I was the first one who was against it because I was like, this is a meme coin. I don't want to get into it. Waited more than half of October 2021, finally realized that I was wrong and I got into it. I can admit it. It is true. It's happening. And now I have a different perspective and I like it. And of course, Terra Luna, what I like about Terra Luna, it's the community that is fierce and they want to make money. And of course, bunch of different things going on. But one thing that you cannot stop is a community together. Now that we want that burn to drop from trillions to billions, how exciting. So, oh my man, how you doing, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. My name is Oscar Ramos and I'm extremely excited to be here with you. And the video, what's going on? Check Elo, Nicholas, Ivan, Isa. Got a lot of people here in the channel. What's going on? Stefan, Cici, Daniel, and much more people here coming in. What's going on, everybody? Very happy. SHIBA INU and Luna Classic will make many millionaires. Trust the times. We're in CRONOS. Will also grow mighty over time. I'm glad for the down markets. Buy. And that is exactly what I want to talk. Why are the markets down, my friends? Why are we crashing? Well, of course, when you have a bear market, fears of recessions, gas prices at all-time highs, and administration, I'm not going to get political here, right? But I have to get into politics because it affects the markets, whether you like it or not. But since we gotten this administration, and I can tell you because I lived it, 2021, when Joe Biden got into politics, that's when the entire stock market started to go down. And like I said, I don't want to go to size. That's not for me to talk in this channel, but I'm just telling you what you can look publicly, right? It is what it is. We got 16,000 points and drop, and now we are NASDAQ 10,000. It is insane. Just wanted to mention that for reference because it is true. Welcome, everybody. Always like to drink some little water because everybody, it's awesome. MMF gave me some signs of life today. Of course, CRONOS, the dApps, they're doing well, of course. How long can CRO go? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Welcome. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. That does support the channel. And if you have more questions that you want to get answers to, I'm, of course, open into all future patrons. Take a look at the link on the top of the chat. That is my Discord patron that supports the channel, supports me, and gives you all access for my inner circle. And down in the description, you got a whole bunch of links for free stocks, crypto, you know, the whole deal. So just enjoy it, all right? So let's see what's happening right now. Less than 900 billion in total crypto market cap. I remember seeing this at 3 trillion and now it's at this. What does that mean? Welcome to a fire sale, guys. If you're watching this right now, listen to me. If you're watching this right now and you're not getting goosebumps because of the price is amazing, then something's wrong with you. I'm just kidding, of course. Tell me here, What can we connect the dots to? Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you, the halving, right? But secondly, before we go and do a massive rally pump to a maximum bubble territory or serious sell, what do? Well, we crash, everybody. We crash. And that's what's happening right now. And I've been saying for a while, when I first found this chart, guys, wouldn't it be amazing just to crash to the 20,000s or so here on the blue line, right? And then just know that that's the local bottom, and then finally we found the local bottom, and then finally we can buy it, and then finally we can be successful later on. Wouldn't that be awesome? Well, guess what? We're here. We are here. For reals. I'm not kidding, everybody. Like, I've been waiting this for a long time. I've started 2021. Just take a look at it. I've started when this was a FOMO. At FOMO. Now we are basically at a fire sale. No kidding. This is amazing. This is amazing news. I mean, first and foremost, I know recession, and I know gas prices, and I know all what the Fed did earlier this week with the 75 basis points. And I know what the war in Ukraine. I mean, I know a bunch of garbage and bunch of bad things that are coming to the country that are making a lot of people really frustrating, sad, and just making them sick. I know it's hurt. I know hurts. I first know that very well, right? But when we talk about prices and markets, that just helps us see an amazing opportunity for us to enter. It is true, guys. It is true, right? And what we're seeing here right now on the Bitcoin Rainbow price chart, number one, I'm going to show you this one, which is the altcoin season. And I haven't seen this in a while, but of course, it is, of course, not an altcoin season. So the first thing that you got to realize is that this is not an altcoin season. It's getting more to a Bitcoin season, but even Bitcoin is crashing. So what does that tell you? Invest in the altcoins that you believe. Invest in the altcoins that you know are not gonna collapse and get you destroyed and make you poor. Invest in the altcoins that will survive and will continue living in this space, because yes, what we see right now, this chart changes every single year. These are names that we are not gonna see in 2023, but the ones that we're gonna see are the ones that we've been talking, and you already know them as well. And I'm gonna tell you a couple of more later on in the live, right? So extremely excited for what's to come, guys. These are the times that we want, and I have a little Satoshi Kusama. Mira, look at Nakamoto. I mean, this is incredible. This is a little gift that I got from Consensus. Kind of reminds me how everything started right after the 2008 crisis market crash, right? Bitcoin got started, and just take a look at how many people got involved. Bitcoin is very important. Don't forget it. So basically a fire sale. And you know what is another great indicator for this, my friends? Bam! How's the fear going on right now? Well, 7. You know, after so many months in crypto and doing lives, you don't get to see 7 really often. You don't get to see 7 really often, let me tell you that. And it's very happy to see this and live it, because you go now, yesterday, last week, last month, it's all fear. And I remember clearly how 2 months ago, from extreme fear, we went to greed. And people were like, is this for real as a comeback or a massive bull trap? Well, it was a bull trap. Wow. And that is what we are getting right after the FOMC meeting earlier this week. I just talked about it in one of my videos, that it's a buy the rumor, sell the news, but flipped it, completely flipped it, where everybody was, already selling off. Once the news broke, prices pumped, but right now keeps crashing. Super exciting, guys. So, love to talk about it, but I wanted to show you exactly why Bitcoin and crypto are crashing, giving you the answer right off the bat, telling you what I think, telling you exactly what's to come, because what's to come probably easily that we reach that 19 to 16,000. And well, Why don't we go ahead and take a look at the chart, shall we? Because you know that I love technical analysis, and I just like to give you my point of view in this one. But this is what's looking like right now. We're already at 20,000. Probably during the live, we're going to be going under 20. So let's go ahead and create a poll right now. Super happy. Are we going under 20K Bitcoin in this live? Yes or no, everybody? You got the answers, not me. Welcome, guys. Who will we have in the chat? $1,000 at 8 cents. Not bad. Let me see that question once this allows me to. Will we see Bitcoin under 20 tonight? There's a probability that I think we will for sure. Hey, Oscar, have you looked at other side lands? Other side lands are extremely cheap, I gotta tell you. Waiting for 0.8-ish CRO price to buy 20K CRO. Baby, you know what you're doing with your money. Altcoin holds better. There you go. Much love, brother. Thank you, Dr. Kelly. Happy to see you here, of course. Don't forget to smash the like button. Heard it. If it goes below 1K, it will get liquidated. Is that possible? No. Just let Ethereum and Bitcoin go and flow with the market. This is cryptocurrency. Things are going to get liquidated really easy. It's going to be fine. What's up, Oscar? Tectonic going to run soon? Tectonic is not running soon anytime soon. Tectonic, MMF, VVS Finance, to all my friends. And we're going to be talking about more in this one. But go back to my serious message to all CRONOS holders that I put up. Guys, you can take a look at that in my videos. I'm telling you, 2022 is cooked. 2022 is cooked for most of the altcoins and definitely for a lot of DeFi. Now, what am I saying? Are the projects cooked? No, I'm not saying that the projects are cooked. What I'm saying is, let us stop worrying about the price jumping to the moon, because it's just probably not going to happen. And if it does, it's going to be either a bull trap or it's not going to be significant. It's not going to be significant. Now, I can be wrong. I have the pants to tell you that I can be wrong. But what I'm saying is, what do you want? A 60% increase or a 10% or 7% increase? That's the big difference. If you're a day trader, there you go. You're always awake. But if you're like me, like a long-term holder who is just kind of waiting for that next shift so you probably can sell at a profit, then just enjoy the ride. 2022, some people forget that this is an elections year too. So like I've said a couple minutes ago, not getting political here, but politics is always in the eye of the beholder, and it's always in the eye when it comes to the markets, right? That's from my experience. You probably know more. Tell me in the chat. I love to hear you guys. Galveston County Mike, welcome, Mike. Love to see you here, my friend. Go ahead and share this video on Twitter. Give us a like, guys. Subscribe. You know the whole deal. Let's get more people here and have a nice conversation. So that's what I believe. That because this is an election year, because this is a year like no other, this is a year that, wow, it's already telling us a lot of things, how the country is, right? Specifically from an economic perspective, and Bitcoin and stocks are kind of taking the consequences. Why? Well, Bitcoin deserves the price, and now let me go ahead and take a look at this. This is the stock market. Now, a lot of us, we still have our 401ks, our 403b, Cs for school, academics. We still have some type of retirement account, which is totally great. I highly recommend you have one, right? Don't just have 100% in crypto. Come on, do some retirement accounts. That's really good still. Well, you're not making that much money right now. In fact, NASDAQ tops November was 16,000 points. Right now it's 10,000. Dow Jones, 35,000 points. Now right now 29,000, or like way more than that. S&P of stuff. Everything is really collapsing, right? And that is because of the fears of what's just going to happen for the rest of 2022 as we increase in rates and as we increase in many different things. Hence, that's why, of course, extreme fear is at an all-time low. Welcome to the world, and crypto as well, guys. But it's okay. Is Oscar Ramos worried that all of my investments in crypto are just going to perish? Absolutely not. Because these are the times, guys, once again, when you and I go hard. if you have the money to do so, if you still have the money, and if you still have great conviction in the projects that you're investing, my friends. This is when you go hard, not earlier than this one right now. I've been waiting a lot for something like this. I don't want to let that go. How about you, everybody? Welcome, guys. What's going on? Cheers. Big question in the poll. So as soon as you're getting in right now, go ahead and vote yes or no. The big question is, are we going under 20K Bitcoin in this live? I want to say yes, and we have 75% of people saying yes. So let's go and be bullish about this one. It's gonna be really great. First thing of the analysis when it comes to, let's go ahead and start with CRONOS, shall we? Let's go. Ooh, wait. Just got a nice pump, which is not really huge, right? But you just saw it right now, right? You just saw it right now. Not bad at all. So let's start with CRONOS. We'll jump to SHIBA INU. We'll, of course, go to TERRA Luna. We'll come back with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin we already know. We're kind of leaving it there on the side. Let's see if we see $19,000, okay? First and foremost, guys, with CRONOS, what is this? What in the world is this? This is called consolidation, but I wouldn't even call it, sideways, because it still just has less than 56 hours ago. So for a price consolidation that really can be called price consolidation, in my opinion, has to be weeks, like we saw way before CRONOS pumped. So this, what you're seeing right now, guys, is just mere a distraction of what's to come later. What do I mean? Well, from 1 hour, I'm gonna go ahead and change to 1 day, and I'm gonna show you what I'm telling you right now. Price consolidation, in my opinion, it's going to be something more like this. When we have a decent, sizable, and tasty price consolidation and sideways trading that we can mark from, let's say, mid-May, all the way to June, so about a month. This is a nice price consolidation. This is just the beginning. So what can end up happening easily right now is that we have weeks ahead of us right now of these levels, 11, 11, 12, 10, 11, 11, 12, 10. Because a lot of people, if I ask you right now, you're going to tell me, oh yeah, CRONOS is going to 8 cents. Oh yeah, CRONOS is going to 7 cents. Yes, but when, right? When is CRONOS going to 7 to 8 cents? That's, something that nobody knows. But can it happen? I've been telling you guys that we already broke the 100% retracement on my previous Fibonacci. Right now, we're looking at 34%, and we're completely out of the 100% retracement from the lowest of the lowest price of crypto.com. Is that significant? To me, it is, because as I scroll and zoom out, here it is. So you're telling me that a cryptocurrency can balloon all the way to the moon for about a month or two and take another 2 months just to come and crash. And that's what happens with CRONOS. The beautiful thing about the whole thing is that here we didn't even have half of everything that it's already constructed and built in CRONOS and in crypto.com. That's the beauty of the crypto markets, because crypto.com was much better here than here when it comes to development, when it comes to partnerships, when it comes to integrations, when it comes to company structure and more. Crypto.com, the company as a whole, is much better here than here. And just look at how the price just goes knockers. You see that? That is cryptocurrency. And it doesn't make sense, right? Doesn't make sense sometimes. It's like, what in the world is happening? Why are we so crashing? That is what a bear market does. That is what FUD does. That is what liquidations and right now the times that we have in front of us. That is why I'm not worried about VVS Finance, everybody. Are you listening? That is why I'm not worried about Tectonic, and that is why I'm not worried about MMF, and of course, even less, let alone CROCoin. I'm not worried about them because on the side, I'm just kind of seeing all the technology that they've been adding. Like I've said, I went to Consensus 2022. I saw what people are doing. I read, I listened. Most of the people I was talking to, they were developers, they were employees, they were people in the industry. They were asking me, who are you with? I was like, I'm nobody, I'm just a YouTuber, crypto. I mean, but I had amazing conversations. There's a great group of people. Right now we have more than 100 people watching me, which I appreciate. You guys are the best. Love you guys. But there were more than 1,000 people who paid really expensive tickets, to be honest with you, going to conferences and talking about what they're doing. That gives me a lot of hope that even though we're seeing these garbage prices that nobody likes because most of us bought much earlier. I mean, somebody coming to the industry right now buying CRONOS. I'm so jealous of that person, to be honest with you. But that person and indirectly does not know what a deal he or she's getting into, right? We know, but that person doesn't know. Well, we're gonna come up when we're gonna come up with CRONOS. I think it's gonna be something spectacular. And in my opinion, we're gonna be putting some 30% every single day, some 20, 30, or even higher percents on it, on the daily, on the weekly. And that's when you're finally gonna start seeing, oh, I've should have, and I've should have. It's gonna happen. I'm pretty positive it's gonna happen. For CRONOS, pretty excited and honestly, I mean, looking forward for a lot of development. $100 million for the CRONOS Accelerator program. That is insane. And I mean, just imagine the amount of different projects that are going to come out of that. That's something that really strikes me personally because I love DeFi. I think since ever I started founding DeFi, I'm going to go ahead and change to TVL here on DeFi Llama just for one quick second. This is exactly where all that money is going to, guys. And I mean, I think that's just powerful because once we get really up to speed, CRONOS from 1.22 billion on DeFi Llama, we're gonna be probably looking at 5 billion plus, and that is gonna be what really is gonna start turning all the eyeballs to CRONOS. Blue, thank you very much for the first super chat of the night. What's going on, my man? Oscar, this bear market has been brutal. What's the bottom price for CRONOS? CROCoin has been brutal, my friend, but we are still living and we're still here. And I have a lot of people here watching me that are still listening and learning. And of course, with me, excited for what's to come because we're not going to give up on this one. I think you are raising a great point, Blue, and I'm going to answer that for you. Absolutely. So what is the lowest price that CRONOS can get? I have the best answer for you. Are you ready? I don't know. And it can be lower than my expectations. That is the most honest statement I can say right now. I can give you an estimated price, but it's not going to come to the realistic price that is actually going to happen because I don't know the future. But just to give you the most honest response, well, it can be much lower than I can tell you because in crypto, things can get liquidated so fast. But now, in my realistic opinion, I think, I'm going to go ahead and delete this. There's a bunch of things here going on. In my realistic opinion, if Bitcoin has already bottomed really bad on the rainbow chart and on all the charts at $20,000, yes, I can see it at $18,000 and $19,000. I can see it for sure. Yes, I can. But when it comes to CRONOS, this, guys, this is 30%. I think this is enough. This is enough for me to tell you that 7 to 8 cents is, I think, the bottom that I will see CRONOS, in my personal opinion, right? Can it go to a cent? Can it go to 5 cents or so? I think that is just really low and will make a lot of us super poor, of course, if we're holding. I don't see it. But I do see 8 cents to 7 cents. I do see that if for some reason we crash. But one more thing, I don't think that's going to be consolidated. I think that might be a pump, like a dump and then a huge pump back. I mean, buyers are going to be crushing and going after those low prices. I'm pretty positive about that. The other problem that I see is the low volume. the low volume, because Bitcoin has low volume right now because there's a bunch of FUD. Then CRONOS will have low volume right now because as well, I mean, it's an altcoin. And even though most of us know it, not everybody knows or agrees with crypto.com, let me tell you. And I know, I'm going to say this very strongly. If you go on YouTube right now and you type CRONOS or whatever, you're going to see statements like CRONOS or CRO is going to be bigger or better or higher than BNB. I'm just going to tell you one thing. Binance is a powerhouse as well. And I know I would love to see crypto.com destroy BNB in what? Market capitalization? That's great. But you know what, my friends? The right answer to that will be, I want to see Binance and crypto.com coexist and continue delivering amazing products to the next billion users. Yes, I said it right. Because guys, have to understand that we're not even at 20% adoption in crypto. I don't want to have anyone fighting for the top spot. I just want to have adoption, because the more adoption, people are just going to find and do their own analysis and research, and they're going to pick whichever works better for them. Crypto.com, Binance, or whoever. And that's it. This is not a competition of seeing which one is going to have the higher market cap for our own gain. This is for helping people and letting them do a bunch of different beautiful things. I love that approach, right? So, of course, we can have a higher price than Binance or whatever, a higher market cap. Yeah, cool, nice. I would love that. I mean, for us as holders, yes, let's make money. But ever since I came from that conference and talking to great people, I just want more adoption. I just want more projects, and I just want more value to the customers, because we are at a great privileged position. We know what crypto is already, or we're learning more about crypto on a day-to-day basis. But there's people who really don't even know what Bitcoin is, just to give you that. Wouldn't that be amazing to have any of these companies go for it? Just wanted to give you that one, because I strongly believe, I mean, Binance is a juggernaut as well. I mean, I read a lot. I listened to CC, the Binance CEO at the conference. The guy is an expert as well. So, and of course, crypto.com is huge. So it's just companies that are at a point that are transforming so much, and they're collaborating too. I mean, I think that was pretty fun to mention. I just wanted to give you that idea. So for the question as far as the lowest price, I just gave it to you right now. Blue, thank you for the second super chat of the night. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you, guys. You're incredible. Everybody, if you're enjoying this conversation we're having, well, my name is Oscar Ramos. Go ahead and smash the like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Take a look at all the links down below for Bitcoin stocks. You can also get these awesome different coins. I got SHIBA INU. I got ADA. I got Bitcoin. I got many different, where there's a link in the description down there. You know, there's a bunch of different things for your convenience. Welcome aboard, guys. Love you. Do you own any KDA Cadena? I just saw it's listed on crypto.com. I do not own any KDA Cadena. It's another project that I've heard even George from Cryptosaurus talk about. I haven't done my research on KDA, but thank you for asking. Appreciate that a lot. Welcome. You know, oftentimes I just kind of want to focus on my group of companies and projects that I really want to know even more about, because yes, I can go ahead and do more research on other ones, but I only have a few hours in the day, right? Welcome. Islam, super poor, yes, Oscar, but imagine buying at that price when the bull market comes. Guess what? All we're gonna be rich, of course. Just chatting. LUNC has higher market cap than Luna too. Nice. Crow in the ass, and it's the yes, yeah, Crow coin has many ads, that I can tell you. Token is the best. Love Token, of course. Kept though, if you're following my Twitter or my YouTube, took a picture with Tyler Spotland, baby. I was able to talk with him a little bit. It was really what a blessing, bringing, you know, the influencer perspective on it. So that's pretty cool. The fact that you don't think that it can get that low means it will. Now people in crypto said Bitcoin could never get to 20K. And again, in 2017, they said it wouldn't go back to 10K. absolutely agree with, you know, what you're kind of like to imply. That's what I'm saying. You know, we can't go much lower than our expectations. I just really don't want to see Crocon at less than 5 cents, because I think the price right now is already good as an entry point. It's very good as an entry point, to be honest with you. For Bitcoin, it is. Even who? Oh, I forgot the guy. Tyler. I forgot the name. But anyway, MicroStrategy CEO. Michael Saylor. There you go. Got a bunch of names here. He already said on an interview that Bitcoin is at a great price. It's at a good entry price, he said. Now, can Bitcoin go much lower? Well, just take a look at my poll right now. Yes, of course, can go much lower. And even remember how El Salvador and other countries are already buying, you know, Bitcoin, and are buying Bitcoin for the longest. And now there's like millions of dollars down. So they're the real definition of diamond holding. Let me tell you that. What's going on, Gavino? Happy to have you guys back. So when it comes to CRONOS, when it comes to Crocon, guys, super bullish in this project as well. What am I bullish on? Tectonic. That's why I hold about 200 million of them as well, plus going on. MMF Finance, which I just checked, and of course my price is going down because, well, my investment on MMS is going down because the price is of course down. Although in the last 24 hours, CRONOS did put some nice price pumps, which is great. Still not relevant, still not sufficient for me to say, great, I'm out because I broke even. Not even close to that. But I think it's a great start. Like I've said earlier today in my video about Terra Luna, I call that progress. And that's what I want to see. And of course, VVS Finance, which I mentioned, you know, it is just the timing. Actually, earlier today, I unstaked my Versa tokens, and I just have them ready to, you know, stake them once again later on the Versa website. So it's a bunch of different things that I'm doing. And of course, all my patrons are getting that info as well. I think it's going to hit 19K tonight. Probably true, you know, but this is what's happening, right? Kind of just jumping a little bit on Bitcoin right now. This was, I'm going to go ahead and use my arrows. As we were approaching the FOMC meeting, then after the FOMC meeting, and clear buy the rumor, sell the news, and then finally traders and sellers, let's go down. So what is this? Descending, guys. We have a descending pattern for Bitcoin, and we're looking, you know, very down right now. And from here, I want to go ahead and show you the week, because it's very important for Bitcoin price right now and for all the altcoins. Now, I've been showing you for the longest, because I want to be transparent to you. I've been showing you for the longest this one, which has a pink color. I want to change it to something different. Let's put it white. The white line, it is the 200, and I've been showing you that for long. Completely broken. What is this one? Purple. This is the 300. And if you go back down in history, guys, only a few times right here in March 2020 we touched it, right? So we are at a great point for a lot of people to come and get some nice entries, and just to ask ourselves, can Bitcoin go much lower? And the answer to that is going to be an absolute yes. I'm also going to be adding my Fibonacci extensions, Fibonacci Bollinger Bands here, just to give you an idea. So Fibonacci Bollinger Bands, love this indicator, everybody. Basically tells me how there's still a long way to go for Bitcoin to be extremely oversold, close to, right, even being negative. But of course, that's not going to happen. So in this case, we're looking right now here. This is the $0 right here. So this mark right in the middle, we're looking at $19,000 to $16,000 for Bitcoin here in the Fibonacci Bollinger Bands. $16,000 to $19,000. I think this is going to be the upcoming range for Bitcoin to go and destroy. What's that gonna do for Crocon and the rest of the altcoins, everybody? Just bring them down specifically for CRO to that 100% retracement, everybody. That can happen. So let's be ready and let's be proactive. And at this point, when will this consolidation, as I was talking earlier today, when will this consolidation end? We took about a month here at the 18 to 20 cents. We stayed there for a long time, finally went down with the news and just with the market that's happening right now. It is fair. It is what happens. But don't give up, everybody. Do not panic sell. This is a message from me, Oscar Ramos, to you. You're watching this live. Do not panic sell, and don't even take a look at your portfolio if you're not looking into buying. Just stay away from it. Maybe you just kind of put it on hold, or just kind of leave it there and turn off the screen and just chill and enjoy. Just having the mentality that right now is the time when, the upcoming crypto financial freedom people become. I don't want to say millionaires, because of course not everybody's going to be putting enough money to actually become one, but definitely there's going to be people that are going to be well made of in the upcoming run. When will the upcoming run come? I think that's a great question to answer. Let me answer that for you, or let me help you in that quest here. But Oscar, are you telling me that in the upcoming halving things are going to get much better? So sorry to bring you down, but I don't want to lie to you. Which of course I will never lie to you. But the thing is the following: this bear market is coming to a surprise to some people, because of course I think a lot of the people wanted to have a nice consolidated average, kind of like consolidated price to the next halving. But we're seeing time and time again how just Bitcoin repeats itself, and we're gonna come back much stronger. But that, I think for sure we're going to be looking at a great prices entering in 2024. But as we come up, we have an entire year to come back. 2022, in my opinion, is going to be for sure cooked. But 2024 should be an amazing time for us to see some profits. Now, what can you do is that as we bottom from all of these altcoins and Bitcoin, then we can continue to start picking, the ashes, and then buying as we go and dollar cost average. Because as we come up now, there's going to be, of course, a lot of pumps and dumps, and that's where you can make a lot of money too. It's going to be pretty awesome. As you're coming in, everybody, go ahead and smash that like button, please, if you can, and consider subscribing to the channel. We're talking about Bitcoin, crypto, and much more crashing, and why. And I'm giving responses and, my thoughts of as far as what's happening. And love it because it really expands our knowledge and just kind of gives us a nice opportunity to be honest with ourselves and say, this is something that because of the pandemic, it just started. Everything just started with the pandemic. I think the war in Ukraine and Russia, that's something that doesn't really... it's provoked by the pandemic, but it was just something that it was meant to happen later because Putin, of course, getting crazy a little bit. But the point of the story is that because of the pandemic, now we're seeing how the Fed saw this consequence by giving trillions of dollars, printing trillions of dollars. Then what do they want to do? They want to take the money back, of course, cool down the economy because things are getting out of hand with inflation. And then, of course, right now with the new administration, things are going a little bit iffy with supply chain and gas prices, right? It is what it is in this economy. Cheers to that. Bitcoin going down in 14K in 2 months. One of the things that I've seen so far is that as we go the end of summer, things can get even lower and even worse. And I mean, at this point, I'm prepared for anything that can come, and always having cash in the side, let me tell you, because things can get much worse for sure. But Bitcoin on 13 and 14,000, that is going to hurt a lot because that is the bottom of the bottom. That's going to be amazing to see. And a lot of people are going to be perishing and becoming really poor if they panic sell, let me tell you. But we shouldn't panic sell at all, everybody. We shouldn't panic sell. Go ahead and end the poll right now. And of course, we think that by the end of this live, we're going to be probably seeing Bitcoin less than 20K. I see. I want to ask you another one, everybody. I want to create a poll and ask you directly, what are you guys doing right now? Panicking, selling, holding, buying? I want to know the temperature of this room right now. Are you what, everybody? Because if you're panicking, tell me and I can help you. That's why I'm here, completely free. Just comments, answer, and boom. Are you buying the dip now? Are you selling everything? Hope not. Are you holding for lower prices? You know, or are you actually completely dead? Crypto killed me already. I'm out. Let's see. Boom. Send it. Let's see what the temperature of this roommate is right here, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Always loving to have great conversations on this one, guys. Mike Dean. Guys, be smart during this bear market cycle. Spend a few $100s on tonic. As soon as you stake it, you'll get 1.4 token every one, plus your daily APR. Crocoin to the moon. Nice. Do you think we can get back to the 30K before 2023? That is a great question. And in my opinion, yes by pump. But sustainable price, I'll be a little bit iffy on that, because I think 6 months, it's enough time for us to bottom nicely and consolidate nicely and probably start heading upwards, but not really at the high level prices. Yes, that's what I think. 6 months, I don't think it's enough time for sure. Some people are saying, Tom, crypto is the world's largest pyramid scheme. Okay, all comments are welcome. I need Luna to go up because I'm trying to recover my money that I lost from it. Gotcha. It happens, baby. What are people doing right now? A lot of people are buying the dip, and a lot of people are holding for lower prices. Just a few people are selling everything. I can tell. Okay, I see. No worries. Well, just stay there, hand tight, because bear market comes. I think one of the things that we all not can say, guys, is that we have survived. Well, no, you haven't survived yet, but we are going through a real bear market, and one that, I mean, listen to this. This is just so powerful. We haven't had a bear market like this ever. What do I mean? The last two bear markets, it was just crypto. It was just crypto, focus, I will say, right? Just the 2018 one when we had another big crash. I mean, I get it. That's good. Not even the pandemic crash in February, March 2020, we count as a bear market for crypto. Winter season, right? But this one is unique because we're having recession type fears, war outside the United States that it's, in a way affecting the United States market, inflation at an all-time high, gas prices high, and just an administration type of political environment that is kind of making people just worry and, frustrated with everything. Then the Fed also going in and just trying to do a bunch of tips with crypto, stablecoin regulation, crypto regulation. This is a unique bear market that whatever survives from here, it's going to be amazing. Whatever survives from this bear market will have a story to tell and will come back stronger than ever. I believe that. And that's why I'm holding great projects like you. All right, everybody. Loving this one for sure. Loving this one. Hibernating, right, Earl? Absolutely. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. Go ahead and share this wherever you want. Let's get more people here in. So, talked about CRONOS. We'll come back on this one as well. SHIBA INU. Boom. SHIBA INU, everybody. That's another one. SHIBA INU, guys. So, what's happening with SHIBA INU? What's going on with SHIBA INU? What are the latest on SHIBA INU? Why are we having SHIBA INU going to prices, right? Well, SHIBA INU, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze what's happening in the day. SHIBA INU went to a nice, complete, delicious, hasn't gone. I'm actually now adding, we're not seeing the complete SHIBA INU 100% retracement, right? Because the 100% retracement is going to be like 10 zeros. But what I have here on FTX, we are having, I think that is 505. And right now, SHIBA INU, it's looking like, what is this? 507 or so. So the price of SHIBA INU, it's another one, everybody, that it's been terribly hammered, but I'm happy to tell you that I know great sources YouTube channels that you're watching as well. And I think we're going to be fine with SHIBA INU, everybody. I really feel it. But of course, being a meme coin, being a cryptocurrency, so heavily shorted, so heavily sold off and liquidated because of what it stands for, what it is, doesn't really help from branding purposes to sell it to, even to Elon Musk that still embraces Dogecoin. This is the only cryptocurrency meme coin that I really like, that I really embrace, Shiba Inu, that I have a great story for it, in my opinion. When first I didn't like it, but then I like it. And I think although we have a bunch of different circulating supply, it can come back to a nice price level in the middle of the Fibonacci retracement. Let me put it that way. I think so. Hunter Guy, what's going on, my man? Thank you very much for your kind support. I think a full crash is still coming. But after the crashes are over, some altcoins will create millionaires again. I agree with you. I think bigger drops can come. I think so. And if that happens, well, we'll be ready for it. You'll be ready for it. Most of us will be ready for it. Because as I always say, buy what you can afford losing, diversify, and have money on the side. Very good news. Thank you, Hunter. Appreciate your kind support, my man. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. The thing with Shiba Inu, everybody, is that first and foremost, they are first known for the cryptocurrency, right? The coin, the token, Shiba Inu, Ethereum, ERC20 token. Great. They are now opening up to different more things. Shibarium, right? Of course, that's something that is coming up that has a lot of people interested. Let's be honest right now. If Shibarium is released anytime in 2022 during this bear market, it's not going to do anything to the price. Walk my words. I can be wrong here. But I can be pretty positive that whatever comes to Shiba Inu, no matter what it is, no matter how huge it is, because of the bear market, the only thing that it can happen is just a quick pump and dump. That's it. It's gonna be liquidated. Not because it's a bad project, it's just because there's people ready to sell and make more money. And that goes for most of the other altcoins, right? No matter how good they are, they're gonna get liquidated because people wanna sell and make more money. I like Shiba Inu. It's the only few of the altcoins that I actually follow and I like. And what is the price that we can be looking like? Well, guys, you're talking to someone who survived this and who survived this for Shiba Inu. So I'm that someone, right? I'm that someone who went through the whole pump and dump for Shiba Inu. And it's going to be remembered in 2021 for sure. During the next altcoin season, if Shiba Inu cannot do this, there's going to be a lot of people who will walk away from this project. Because either by the next altcoin season, there's another type of Shiba Inu, or just Shiba Inu gets, buried. The chances of that happening, I think, are small, but you can always need to have an open mind, in my opinion, right? Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen. What I'm saying is just to have open mind for different possibilities. Because in crypto, things changes very fast. Change very, very fast. Just take a look at Dogecoin, now Shiba Inu, now we have other ones, right? But one of the things that I think as community we have learned is the amount of scams, rug pulls, and garbage projects that are taking hard-earned money from people like you and me. And we have to educate that, right? We have to teach people not to fall into those ones for sure. First thing when it comes to meme coins, one of the things that I like to always follow is the community, developers, social media accounts, the value proposition, besides, the price or the attractive scenario, tokenomics, and of course, listings as well. Security, auditing, the whole deal. So when things go much better for cryptocurrencies, I think Shiba Inu already has a metaverse set in place, already has a NFT collection, will have Shibarium, has an ecosystem, has a brand recognition, has partnerships, has influencers talking about it, has price at a great perfect time to do a nice pump, decent pump, sustainable pump. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to Shiba Inu, in my opinion, perfect scenario. Already everything that I've said that is positive for Shiba Inu, that'll be good. People are still burning a lot of Shiba Inu, which is great. So more things have to be done. And I think for the lifespan of Shiba Inu, this is nothing. It's not even live for 3 years. So I think we just need to give it time and be patient. What do you think? Let me know in the comments right now, of course. Tonic won't survive. Yeah, still of your money. MMF was $1.01 So yeah, it's a great price now, I think. Great reset, right? Pretty interesting, absolutely. Ilham, what's going on, man? All about 4K MMF. Great stuff, great stuff. All right, so that is what I wanted to tell you about, of course, Shiba Inu, which is, in my opinion, is one of those cryptocurrencies that you just gotta be patient with it, and I think it can really it has great potential as well. It just kind of is looking for the right affiliate approach, advertisement, endorsement to, of course, have a nice pump. And one of the things I'm gonna say, if you're still watching, if you're interested, don't be the Dogecoin millionaire trying to hold for a specific price. I'm highly of the idea to take profits as things go. So if you see Shiba Inu for some miracle reason go from this price to this price, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here. I'm just gonna move it. If you see this increase, absolutely don't even think that we can go even further. I mean, go ahead and cash out. Go ahead and cash out, because you much better than anyone knows that things are gonna come down eventually, because that's what markets follow. Just a nice recommendation, nothing financial advice, but this is how I feel, right? Cheers, everybody. Welcome aboard, everybody. We're talking about nice cryptocurrency news and updates and things that are happening that affect yours and mine wallet. Crucial moment for all of these cryptocurrencies. It's a crucial moment for CRONOS. It's a crucial moment for Shiba Inu, right? Crucial moment for Terra Luna as well, because all of these ones we follow a lot, we make videos a lot, and we make lives a lot, and I think a lot of people already have their money on them. But we have to understand that when we have a bear market and just a recession type of years, it's just gonna take a while, and oftentimes it's great to just unplug completely. We do this on a daily basis because I love to do it. This is kind of one of my side hustles, professions that I really like to enjoy and communicate with you. But in reality, a lot of people just unplug, come back from, after years or months, and then just see their investment much better. If you did that back in October and you're coming right now, well, I don't have the best news for you, right? I know. But if you do that right now and then come back at the beginning of 2022 or 2023, I think there's going to be a much different conversation. I mean, when you go back home, you're not thinking, did I make $10,000 today on my house? Things like that. So I know it's very difficult to have that mentality, but I'm just explaining you that that's kind of the way it is with crypto as well. And that's going to save you a lot of problems and a lot of stress. And as soon as we have good news that the bear market is ending, the bull market is coming, and altcoin season is in the horizon, you're going to see it everywhere. Why? I'm going to tell you in just a moment. Because there's a bunch of things getting built right now. And imagine if huge things are being built right now during a bear market, and people are getting to know some of them, and get, the excitement is low, FOMO is low, but still, there's war around to it on Twitter. I just cannot imagine how Twitter is going to become, and social media, once we have another bull season. It's going to be amazing, and we're going to be there for you guys. Loving it. Guys, if you're enjoying this conversation, well, go ahead and give us a like and consider subscribing to the channel. To all my Shiba Inu holders, don't forget to grab your nice Shiba Inu token in the description down below. Official physical coins are pretty cool and cheap. Nice, everybody. So far, I just got to tell you, I'm going to go ahead and delete my Fibonacci Bollinger Bands, and I'm going to go to the 15 minutes on Bitcoin because we want to see it much higher. I'm going to delete these ones as well. And let's go ahead and bring this back to Earth. I'm going to get my moving average out. I'm going to bring my Bollinger Bands here. And I'm going to bring my MACD for sure, because we all love a good MACD. So this is what we're looking right now. And it's consolidating, and it's not bad. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I got another one. That's gonna get a lot of people excited too. Oscar, I'm buying the dip on 3 cryptos right now: Bitcoin, Ethereum, CRO, but only $100 a week. I can't afford more than that. Thanks. Happy to see you back, my friend. I miss you. That's great. Only buy what you can afford, my man, and you're gonna save yourself from a lot of problems. Can't wait for Bitcoin. That's King Crow saying, at $10,000 and Ethereum at $500. I honestly can't wait for those prices too, because first and foremost, I'm not gonna believe them, to be honest with you. I think those prices are gonna be just out of this world. Shiba, man, oh, I love the coin, but the devs don't care about what its community wants, and that's a negative. Yeah, I've seen the videos from other different creators, very informative videos as well, who do have a little bit more connection with the token. I think you have to go through that and embrace it, and if you still believe in a long-term opportunity with them, then do it for sure. Holding a few coins and waiting for a rebound, whether it takes days, weeks, months, or even years. Saludos, Oscar. Thank you very much, Preverse. Saludos to all my, fam. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Ethereum almost 500. I don't believe it. It's 1,000. Wait. Ethereum is $1,000. Wait. Fun fact to everybody: the first time I bought Ethereum was at $1,000, and I did it at the beginning of 2021. What day is the date? June 2022. But you know what? Listen closely, my friends. Listen closely. I bought that Ethereum when there was the beginning of a bull market. And I'm seeing the price of Ethereum at probably the beginning of the middle of this bear market. You see the difference? That we're much better now? Because this is now the bottom, and this is the price of Ethereum, and back then was the top or close to the top, and that's the price of Ethereum. What an amazing story. Yes, we have about a year and a half of difference, but you see how prices still are continuously rising. And there's going to be a lot of fudders. We're still here. Of course, everybody, Terra Luna. Terra Luna, everybody, is a cryptocurrency. It's a project that I found. Terra Luna is a project that I wasn't talking about at all before the crash. I first and foremost, transparency. That's why I haven't even talked about Celsius. I haven't talked about Celsius before. I'm not talking it again, right? I'm not talking about Celsius. I know what's happening, but I just am not that informed. And the only thing about Celsius I can tell you is that it's a lending platform, and tectonic is also lending for borrowing. So there's a little bit of connection there that no crypto platform is exempt. That's the only thing, connection to tectonic, that the two of them are in the lending business, right? So we have to be very careful and always be proactive and always diversify. First rule. That being said, Terra Luna came to know it when it was crashing, came to know it when things were going down the drain, bought at $30, bought at 10, bought at 8, bought at 1, and still losing money. Then bought at like 303 and still losing money. What you're seeing right now is the price of LUNC, and this is the price of, I'm going to go and get the 15 minutes, and this is the price of Terra 2.0. And basically, everybody, most of the debts migrated to Luna 2.0 because, of course, that's where dogecoin is and where most of the projects are in the dApps, and Luna Classic is where all the community is. So that's the reality. And well, at the end of the day, what's going to happen is that we are going to wait a long time for Terra Luna to do something. Yes, I've talked today about it. 1 cent LUNC, extremely unlikely. $1 LUNC, very heavily unlikely. The point of the story: burns, yes, are going to help. A bull market, yes, is going to help. Hype, yes, it's going to help. But a sustainable project where somebody can be proud of it and just not say, hey, come on, I'm in a Terra Luna project, it's going to take a while. So I'm not looking forward for massive pumps on these ones. But occasionally, if you're trading LUNC or Luna 2.0, you're going to get your profits cash out if you do cash out. I'm just gonna tell you that, right? Because it's gonna happen for them. I'm positive. So there's good plans for Luna Classic, right? For the tax burn. There's another proposal as well coming up. And I just joined earlier today a Discord called the TERRA devs something. And, basically the developers that are, kind of trying to put some sense to the Terra Luna Classic community. So it's pretty good for a lot of questions and problems. Highly recommend you the Discord server. So in a way, consolidated right now, lower prices ahead. Remember, in crypto, anything is possible. And people burning Terra Luna reach 1 billion burn. It's a bunch of different things with this one. But $1 Luna Classic LUNC, I can tell you with a straight face, it's just not going to happen with the current supply. $1 Luna 2.0, that's something I've been calling it. Can we get to $1? And by looking at this, it's going to happen. Probably. Luna 2.0, $1. The first time I've said Luna 2.0, people confused that I was saying Luna LUNC. No, I was talking about Luna 2.0, and the price then was $7 to $8. Look at it now. Look at it now. So we're going down. These two projects lack one thing. Well, one of them, Luna 2.0, trust from Duke getting a private Twitter account and not really answering AMA questions or so, and going to an AMA virtually or so. I think that puts you at ease. So there's a long way to repair the damage. Of course, there's a lot of people who paid the price, sad but true. So we just have to come back from this bear market and seeing what is gonna survive. And I think Luna 2.0 will survive eventually because that's where the developers and Duquan is. Luna Classic, it's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen with it. We have Grab Luna and then Luna Classic. I bought the two of them. I have some on Coinbase. What a mess. But that is the reality of this project. And that is the reality that a lot of us have. And well, I hope you guys are listening. Welcome, 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 everybody. I'm buying an island. That's good. If LUNC go to $1, I'll go to Greece and not coming back. Well, it's not going to happen. I just want to make sure you know that from me, who I'm nobody, but still. Bitcoin may not get too far lower than 20K. So I think you should jump when you can, not financial advice, pre-bear. It's going to be interesting to see for sure. Now it's coming up, but this one is just clear bull trap. So just FY. So everyone, talk in depth about CRONOS, SHIBA INU, Terra Luna, something I wanted to do, just did. To conclude, this is CRONOS prices, MMF, because I have a bunch of comments here for MMF. MMF, everybody, tectonic BVS, just give it some time. I wouldn't even rush it, right? I'm happy when tectonic puts 2,000 or so APYs, but guess what? Following day, it's cooked. Back to 55. That's the reality. VVS Finance is putting some good launch pads, but guess what? Most of the price is crashing. MMF also adding launch pads and news and some mediums, but guess what? Prices also demolished. APY is demolished. So just a tough pain for CRONOS. Like I said, if you haven't watched my CRONOS video, my serious message to the CRONOS community, go to my YouTube page, please, and take a look at that. And that's going to give you a different perspective of probably what you think. It's honestly what I believe that's going to happen. And I think we just got to wait. 2022 is probably cooked, but we'll be fine. Plus, on top of that, let me go to, because I have some polls that I want to show you. Of course, you guys knowing that how, the fear is looking like right now, which kind of classic it is. So this is us, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Love you guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. That's always great. But let me show you the community tab. And here I ask you, right? Same questions. Tectonic, MMF, and VVS Finance will. This is what you said. This is what you've said, not me. Survive and pump back with 55%. Do you agree with that? Or are you one of those who say that it's dead and will never come back? Or you don't know and need more info? Well, that is why I'm making this live, and that is why I made some videos for you. And a lot of people here, we just have 160 votes here for us, and most of the people are buying the dip with 52% and then 36% holding for lower prices. Here, a lot of people holding and buying with more than 60% combined. It's not bad at all, everybody. I think you understand that. I think you understand that very well. That this is just what's happening in the market. It was due to happen. It is healthy. It helps us correct and cleans the market. And I want to be here so when we come back and this channel explodes to the moon because of great people like you, and most of my fellow YouTubers as well explode, and just everybody explodes in their portfolios in a good, positive way, for sure. Facts over feelings, 100% agree. Let's go, my friend. Love that. Community is backing up LUNC, and soon will spike very high in that boat as well. Wait till Bitcoin dips around 17K and start buying, or or if you're impatient, start DCA right now. It's a lot of people, everybody, and I love it because everybody can, buy whenever they want. Absolutely, guys. Questions and answers, open discussion. The chat is yours. Let's go, everybody. What's up? What's up, baby? I'm a little bit tired, to tell you the truth, but I'm living. Welcome, everybody. Questions and answers for just a short time, and we out, my friends, because we love it. Always loving to hear what my community has to say. And by the way, thank you for showing up. You're awesome. So we called that Bitcoin was going to be less than 20K, and what Bitcoin does, going in a nice pump. Classic crypto. Why every single time I speak on crypto, I have to be mostly wrong? Oh, baby, I love this. This is insane. So, CRO will be one of the crypto that will be roaring back after this bear market. I agree with that. I agree. CRO to $5. Let's get CRO to $1 first, my friend. I know a lot of people, and I made a video when I've said I believe that CRO to $2 is millionaire territory, and it is millionaire territory. CRO to $2. You invest around $50,000 to $40,000 in CRO right now. You wait it out for $2 and you become a millionaire. That is just absolutely mind-bending. But it can happen. You don't need that much money, right? So instead of a down payment, you buy CRO right now. You just wait it out for a couple of years and you're rich. That is just some dumb stuff. But it is true. Just wait it out for $1 again. Because, just know this. The $1 run is not going to happen without a fight. I'm going to say that once again. The $1 run for CRONOS is not gonna go without a fight. What do I mean? We're gonna have some massive pumps and dumps that you won't even believe. We're gonna have some people selling, FOMOing, FUDing. We're gonna have bad news, good news, mild news. We're gonna have everything, guys. But I think we get it. It's gonna be okay. And once the prices start pumping like no other, like we haven't seen, I'm going to be super happy because I have a lot of money here in crypto that I want to see explode. And I want, of course, break even and then continue all the way to the moon enjoying this time. Got it? So $1, in my opinion, I'm always going to say $1 CRO first to start. I don't want to talk about $100 CRO. I don't want to talk about $50 CRO. I don't want to talk about $10 CRO. No, I don't want to talk. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in something realistic that we can chew and put some nice price predictions because boom, if CRONOS had BNB's market cap of 34 billion, one CRO will be worth $1.35. That is why I'm saying $1 plus. You see? That's why I'm saying $1 too. 10x. Why am I gonna say 10x? Like $100? If you compare CRO to Bitcoin, that's not even $20. Right now, wait it out. Wait it out. Don't be impatient. Wait it out. Yes, Oscar, but in a bull market, it's gonna be increased, and then of course CRONOS is gonna be much higher. Yes, but wait it out. Come on. Honestly, having more than 300 billion market capitalization, that is just dumb. Like, wait it out. That I agree, but in years and years from now, not only like by the next halving, right? So as always, guys, just my opinion, but gotta be realistic here. Gotta bring down the emotions and just take it as it is. Yes, we are gonna go high, but first it's gonna start with cents. It's gonna be a cents war. It's gonna be a 20, 15, 40, 30, 55, 60, and this, and 80, and 70, and 40, and 30, and 90, and 80, and 99, and 77, and $1. Don't think it's gonna be 1, 2, 20, 40, 70. No. It's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like that. If you have that concept for CRO and prices in crypto, you're probably new here. Got it? You all gotta wish you bought Terrarium instead of a UNC. You're right. CRO to $1 first, then we talk higher prices when we get adoption and usage. Of course. Agreed, Oscar. Let's go. CRO almost hit $1 last time. Yes, it's true. Thank you, Oscar, for spending some time with us here. Love it, man. Appreciate that a lot. Prevert, you're awesome. Agree. Yeah, 200 million burn. Nice. We love the burning, of course. They, of course, needed to have a nice reason for it. We'll go ahead and comment on that 200 million burn tomorrow for sure, guys. Of course. Read one comment and skips 25 while ranting. Appreciate that a lot. If crosser prices like there would have been with a massive burn, than $5 easy. Thanks, Oscar, for everything, of course. Closing poll right now. Beautiful. My friends, smash that ravishing like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Turn on those notification bells so you never miss an update. And look at all the links down below. Join my Patreon page that, of course, everybody's welcome there. And I love you, everybody. Don't we like it? Are you with 180 votes? Buying the dip wins the game this time. Well, everyone, Thursday, not a bad day. Not a bad day for crypto, not a bad day for us. Crypto crashing, why? Well, we discussed a bunch of it. And if you have any more questions, let me know after the live. I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you to all my members, to all my subscribers, viewers, mods, and much more. Donors, you are insane. Catch you later, people. Peace. Time to rest. Go ahead for something to eat because I'm hungry. Hope you enjoyed the show, everybody. I'll see you next time. Catch me later in my next live. Peace.